question I'm often asked, especially by wargamers who don't play board games, is what on earth is a meeple? So I thought I'd take a couple of minutes out just to explain exactly what I mean by a meeple. Now, we've got to go back to 2000 and the release of a board game called Carcassonne by Klaus-Jürgen Rieder. Now, this was a board game that at its core is a tile laying and area control game, but this is where meeples originate, as the playing pieces, as you can see, are little people, little wooden cut-out silhouette people, looking a little bit like gingerbread men. These little playing pieces became known as meeples. Now, some would argue that this is from the term miniature people, but whichever way it came about, soon enough the term meeple came into general use in the gaming world. Now, Carcassonne has had a veritable shed load of expansions over the years, and as you can see, the playing pieces have increased in number and have changed. So you have playing pieces that look like bigger meeples, trucks, pigs. Then you have the Count. And finally, and probably most famously, you have the Fairy and the Dragon. And all these, despite the fact they're not people anymore, were still known by the general term of meeple. So, meeple evolved into a general playing term meaning a wooden silhouette cut-out piece that was used as a playing piece in the game. And following on from this, we've had all sorts of different types of meeples turn up in games. We've had the Indiana Jones meeple from Diamond, the Viking meeple from Vikings, note the horned helmets, and then we go into things like the meeple with the afro haircut from Stone Age, Ice Flow, which introduced meeples with backpacks, and polar bear meeples even. And this whole meeple business kind of really got out of hand when the game Agricola was released a couple of years ago. Now, Agricola is a farming game, and you all talks about collecting resources. Now, in the game, the resources are usually cubes and little round wooden counters, and people thought, wouldn't it be a great idea if rather than having just counters, we had meeples? And so the world went meeple crazy. And so we ended up with meeples, sheep, cattle, pigs, and veggie meeples, wheat and pumpkins. So that's essentially what a meeple is. Now, as far as wargaming is concerned, for me, meeples have reached their pinnacle with the release of the new Waterloo game from Martin Wallace. For in this game, you not only have a war game, but you have war meeples. So, as you can see from these pictures, you have Napoleonic cavalry, Napoleonic infantry, artillery, and even officers. So there you have it, the answer to one of the ultimate questions. What is a meeple?